Ronald Simmons. December 22, 1987, in Dover, Arkansas. 46-year-old Ronald Simmons woke up 3 days before Christmas with a plan to kill his family. He stabbed and shot his 47-year-old wife Rebecca, then turned his .22 caliber pistol on his 29-year-old son Gene. Lastly, he strangled his 3-year-old granddaughter Barbara. Ronald threw the 3 bodies in a hole, then he waited. That afternoon, the school bus dropped off 17-year-old Loretta, 14-year-old Eddie, 12-year-old Marianne, and 8-year-old Becky. They met their father at the door. He told them that he had early Christmas presents for them, but he wanted to give them one at a time. Loretta went first. She was strangled and drowned in a rain barrel. The other 3 children were strangled one right after the other. He dumped their bodies in the hole with the others. Ronald soaked all the bodies in kerosene, hoping that it would mask the smell. On December 26, Ronald's 23-year-old son William and his 21-year-old wife Renata arrived with their almost 2-year-old son Trey. They were shot as they entered the residence. The same fate awaited 24-year-old daughter Sheila McNulty and her husband, 33-year-old Dennis. They were both shot. Their almost 2-year-old son Michael was strangled and placed in the trunk of a car parked near the house. Sheila's 7-year-old daughter Sylvia was also strangled. Ronald left his house on the morning of Monday, December 28, and went to Walmart. There he purchased another gun and headed straight to the Peel, Eddy, and Gibbons law firm. Ronald shot and killed Kathy Kendrick. He left the law firm and went to Taylor Oil Company. He knew he would find Rusty Taylor there. Ronald shot Rusty, but he did not die. He also shot and killed a truck driver named Jim Chaffin. He left Taylor Oil and went to a mini-mart where he shot Roberta Woolry and David Sawyer. They both survived the attack. Lastly, he headed to Woodline Motor Freight Company where he shot Joyce Butts. She was shot in the head and chest, but survived. He took an office worker hostage and instructed her to call the police. He surrendered peacefully. He was convicted of 14 counts of capital murder in 1988 and sentenced to death plus 147 years. Ronald requested lethal injection as his means of execution and refused all appeals. Ronald would not allow any visitors while in prison, not even his lawyers. His body was never claimed after his death, and he was buried in a pauper's grave in Varner, Arkansas. The Simmons family murder is the deadliest case of familicide in United States history. Please visit www.ican'tbelieveitsnonfiction.com and don't forget to subscribe.